What's up, family? And welcome to the live. Listen, I don't know what you're doing, but check this out. I want to say welcome to this live. Welcome to Let's Get Dressed and Have a Conversation. I am your girl, Nicole Speaks. Y'all, you know I am a motivational speaker. Pray for me on that one. Wardrobe stylist. Listen, I do motivational videos, content creator, author, all the things. Tonight, I have a special guest, and we're going to be talking about the difference between a wardrobe stylist and a personal shopper. So, listen, what I need you to do is grab your pen, grab your paper, tag somebody, like and share this live because we're going to dive into it. And some of the proclivities of being a wardrobe stylist and some of the tough conversations we have to have with people in terms of their expectations and what we can deliver. Yeah, their expectations and what we can deliver. So again, share the live for me. Listen, tag someone. If you are new to this space, again, my name is Nicole Speaks. I go by Dr. Nicole. And so I'm just happy to have you. Do me a favor also, if you're new to my platform, all of you who are new, welcome. I have a group called Let's Get Dressed and Have a Conversation. It's a Facebook group, and it's a bunch of women in the group. It's for women only. Head over to the group and join, because every now and again, I don't try to inundate you guys with a bunch of posts, but I may come in and drop something inspirational. We may post what we're wearing, which lipstick color, sporadic things. We're not jumping as much, but we're going to get there. But you don't want to miss when we do start jumping. So head on over to the Facebook group, join for me. I will let you in, okay? Introduce yourself, drop your bomb outfit. We show love to everybody over in the group. And I would love to have you simply because you're fabulous, and fabulous people rock with fabulous people. It's just that. All right. So listen, without further ado, I'm going to introduce my guest. All right. Before I bring her on, this young lady, I want to say a couple things about her. I met her through a mutual friend of ours. And it was a three-way call the first time I met her. And whatever I did, whatever I said, must have motivated her in some way. I get that often, not to toot my own horn, just simply walking in purpose, being obedient. Something I said and or did has inspired someone. And she mentioned that I inspired her. And so I went to her page and I was inspired by her. So there you go, iron sharpen iron. And so we connected, and she is about to take Jacksonville. Matter of fact, she's about to take social media, the fashion industry by storm. I want you to welcome to Let's Get Dressed. Y'all give a round of applause. Put some fire in the chat for this beautiful young lady who goes by the name of Tiffany Hicks. Oh man, welcome to Let's Get Dressed.
Thank you, Dr. Cherise. Thank you. I am so honored. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Listen,
so
I'm glad
honored.
you said yes.
Listen, I'm so glad you even thought about me. Okay, like from the moment I met you, I was just like, wow.
And listen, I like to think myself to be nobody, but hey, who am I? Sometimes that's a little imposter syndrome, right? Sometimes you just don't know out of your obedience how you are inspiring others. So guys, thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for joining. We usually start at 7, guys. We're starting a little later because your girl was on assignment in Atlanta, Georgia. And God moved in a mighty way. And he's about to move tonight too. Talking about this fashion, okay? Tiffany, if they don't know you, okay? Someone just walked up to you. You have a 30-second elevator pitch. What are you going to say about who you are, what you do, and what you stand for in the fashion industry? Go.
Hi, My name is Tiffany J. I'm the owner of this wonderful beauty company called Artistry by Tiffany J. I have been in the fashion and beauty industry for over 10 years. I am also an educator by trade, and I don't just educate your kids, but I also educate adults on makeup, on styling, on how to dress themselves. And beauty is everything. Beauty standards, the Bible says we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And makeup does not change, makeup enhances. Artistry by Tiffany J for the everyday woman.
Artistry by Tiffany J for the everyday woman. Listen, guys, I said it before. You guys, I'm bringing in people who have a niche in this area, but I think that, and some of you may disagree, in the marketplace, I think fashion needs believers.
Agreed.
And there's a way some things that we do, you may say, I'll never wear. Some things that we do, you may think wear is risky, but it's fashion. However, stop being stuck on what you see,
Hmm.
okay? The outer exterior. Fashion, this sector of the world needs believers, because y'all, it's a lot of things happening in the clothes, with the clothes that we wear.
Yes.
Before we even dive into wardrobe versus personal style, I just kind of want to educate you guys. Here's why believers are needed in this industry. Most of the clothes that you wear, if you read the label, there's some type of warning on your clothes.
Yep.
Some type of warning where it was produced in some type of factory with some type of chemical that may be causing harm to you and seeping through your pores as you wear certain fabrics. A believer in place, not just telling you guys and encouraging women to show up as their best selves inwardly as well as outwardly, but a believer in that space has the ability, who is affluent and influential, has the ability, when led by God, to change the complete way clothes are manufactured. You may say, man, that's minute. How is that saving lives? It's saving lives literally.
Literally.
Okay. In a literal way, not so much in a spiritual way, but it's prolonging lives for you to eventually be saved spiritually. So that's what I'm going to say about that. You may not like that tea, but I want to drop that tea for you to get into the know. All right. So here we are, two believers in this space. And Tiffany, let's talk about it. What is a wardrobe stylist?
A wardrobe stylist is someone that can go in your wardrobe with the clothes that you have now and put together outfits that you may not have even thought of, and add outfits to your wardrobe, or just go out and just you say, I want to be this, I want to look like this, right? And help you get there and help you get to that point. So whether that's doing a complete overhaul of your wardrobe, right? Or we just add certain pieces, because when it comes to wardrobe styling, a lot of people don't know what pieces they should have in their closet, especially as women, especially because we have all different body types. And especially as we're moving up, no matter if we're moving up in business, if we're moving up in the corporate ladder, whether we are moving up in ministry, especially as women and men too, it's not just, wardrobe styling is not just for women, it's for men. Like, what color suits do I need? How many color suits do I need? Do I need a three-piece suit? Okay, do I need double-breasted? Like there's many different things, that wardrobe stylists come with. But the key factor of wardrobe styling is looking in your closet and being able to put things together and using what you have. And some people just don't have the eye for that, right? So as a wardrobe stylist, I come in, I look, I tell you, we can, and you can do it virtual too, which is what I love. Like, you can be in California and I'm here in Florida, and you can show me your entire closet and I'm like, okay, you can put this with that, you can put that with that. And I had a client, she was in the army, well, she still is. And I was like, okay, we're gonna go through your closet. And as I was just like pulling, like looking and just putting these pieces, she was like, I never thought about that. I said, because that's why you need a wardrobe stylist. And some people, they may even go on Pinterest, but the normal person, the average person is not thinking that. The average person is not thinking to go on Instagram or TikTok or Pinterest or just Google, what goes with this, right? Because it's like, okay, I just have this. I have a pair of jeans, I have a white shirt, put on some boots, some black boots, and just go out. That's just like wearing regular clothes. But as a wardrobe stylist, we're gonna put from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
We're gonna put the earring, we're gonna put the accessories, we're gonna put the top and the bottom and the shoes together, even the coat, you know. So that's what a wardrobe stylist is.
And I have to agree. And I want to touch on something too about wardrobe styling. It is a luxury service.
It
And I'm going
is.
to say it again for the people in the back. Wardrobe styling is a luxury service.
Yes, it is.
And what do we mean by that? You are paying someone, rather, because you can be creative as well. You may be able to put your clothes together however you want to, and you may do it well. But when you hire a stylist, you are saying, either one, I don't have the time to put the energy into finding me something to wear or putting together things in my closet. Number two, you are saying, hey, I do good at putting myself together, but I want a fresh perspective. So I'm going to surrender my idea of what I want to look like to come under subjection of someone else's intellectual property
Yes.
of how they will put you together. And listen, just because you can go onto Pinterest and find an outfit, here's what I have learned as a wardrobe stylist. Most women choose attire that is not appropriate for their frame.
Agreed.
So Pinterest may give you an idea, but it may not be complete. It may be a very well put together and stylish look on the person that's
Right.
on Pinterest.
Right.
When we get it on you, we can get as close to, but may need to make some adjustments to accommodate your frame.
And
And
a
I
lot
think
of women don't know their body type. They
they
don't.
don't know their body
So
type.
one thing that I always ask my clients, especially my personal styling clients, right? And my beauty coaching clients, do you know your body frame? Do you know your body type? Do you know what looks right? And a lot of women always run into this, well, I don't feel confident, I don't feel good, or I just don't know, because they don't know their body type and they don't know how to dress appropriately for their body type. And and when I hear that, it just makes me grateful that I have the mother that I have, because that's where it all comes from. Like it came from her. Like, she was the seamstress when she first came to this country. And I remember the struggles that she would have trying to dress me as a little girl, because on the top I was small, but on the bottom I was wider. So that makes me a pear shape.
Yeah,
So a lot of women don't know when they're going on Pinterest, okay, look up this particular outfit for this body type, or even going on looking what a body type is. They be like, huh? What is that? Like, do you know your body type, and why don't you know? Right? And as you said, it is a luxury service, because you are saying to someone, I need a fresh perspective. I'm surrendering my control, and I just don't have the time. And a lot of women, especially the ones of us that we all wear many hats. I'm not even gonna say them, we all do. We all wear 20 million different hats, okay? But a lot of us don't have the time to look in our closet to see what we have so we can put these things together, right? So we'll just like put something, they'll just put like a black dress on. And don't get me wrong, I love me a good black dress. I love me a good black piece, whether it's a bodysuit, whether it's a dress, whether it's a pantsuit. I love me a good
say
black
that.
outfit, okay?
Go
However,
ahead.
there is however, okay? No matter how many times I may wear that piece, it's gonna look different every single time. And that's because I'm putting it together. I'm like, okay, well, this time I wear with this, I can do this, I can switch it up. My hair is different, it can look different with that. So it's a lot that goes into the wardrobe style. And I really do believe that, women should invest more time into how they look and to have a wardrobe stylist. Like just to have someone to go into their closet. I'm like, okay, you can put this and put that. Like you don't have to have, it's great if you could put a wardrobe stylist on payroll, but majority of us can't at the moment, right? So have someone come in, look at your closet, get a fresh perspective. Okay, you can wear this and you can put that together, and you need to add this to your closet, and and just to have that, it is luxury, and it is something, and it is definitely a market that is growing,
It is.
especially because a lot of people are working from home and they want to show up on Zoom, or because they have somewhere to go, or they're just a new mom. Like it is something that is becoming, it's not just for the celebrities anymore, right?
Right.
Wardrobe style. It is for the everyday woman, because women, we just wear so many hats, we don't have that much time.
And here's what I want to say to that too, guys, in terms of, I know some of you guys are like, well, I don't have time to think about clothes. It's vain. Let me tell you something.
How's that?
I know most women feel like that when they don't know how to really put themselves together.
And that's a stigma too.
It
The
is.
saying that's definitely a church stigma.
That's a stigma. And I know some people will say, well, I don't have time to worry about. I don't need to worry about. But let me tell you something. Uh, you can't be so busy doing business, taking care of the children, running around, running errands, that you don't take the time to make yourself look good. And oftentimes, neglect of how you show up, it starts inwardly. Something is going on internally with you about how you see yourself. And generally, because women fluctuate up and down in their weight, they oftentimes, that's one of the reasons why you don't know your body type. And so and what we do, we lose weight, then we gain it right back. We lose weight and then we gain it right back. Or we have pieces in our closet that are nice. We're gaining weight, don't want to get rid of the pieces that we have. And so we start wearing things or buying little cheap things to pass the time, telling ourselves we're going to go and lose weight. And no, you don't have any intentions on doing that, because you can't be disciplined. Here, I'm not coming down on you. This is a harsh reality. It's a hard pill to swallow. And this is why we say wardrobe styling, although most people like to use wardrobe stylists when there's a photo shoots, birthday shoots, event coming up, and
Right,
that's great.
right.
That's amazing. But imagine having a wardrobe stylist that, the same way you have coaches that coach you in your business, the same way you have counselors that counsel you. Okay. Imagine having a wardrobe stylist who is essentially a coach that
Hmm.
comes in once a month, assesses your closet, tells you the pieces to wear. So when special events become available, you're already prepared and don't have to spend a bunch of money on the event and spend a bunch of money to look good for the event. You have what you need in your closet. And this is the advantage of having access to a wardrobe stylist. Again, it is a luxury service. So we do understand that everyone cannot afford it, but it is something I say every woman needs to have on her bucket list. Put it on your list. So when you get to where you want to be financially, and financial freedom happens for you. If you are a millionaire on this live, put some fire in the chat. If you are a millionaire on this live, put some fire in the chat. And if you don't put fire, then that means you don't believe. I'm gonna put fire for
Right.
myself. Let me put some fire.
Right. Let me go ahead and put some fire
Because
in this.
I'm a millionaire.
I
I
am
don't know
a
about you.
millionaire.
Let me put me
Listen,
some fire in here for myself.
correct.
Okay, because when you get to that place, all right, there you have access to more resources, which gives you access to more services. Okay, we're gonna switch gears because we have probably about 15 more minutes. We're not gonna hold y'all that long. We're gonna talk about personal shopping. What's the difference? What is a personal shopper to you? And then what's the difference between a wardrobe stylist and a personal shopper?
Well, to me, a personal shopper is just saying, hey, this is what I need. I need you to go pick it up, and that's it. There's no, we're not putting together the outfits. Nope, I need this, that, and the third. I'm picking it up. Here you go. That is what a personal shopper does, right? Now, with that definition, you already know, we already talked about wardrobe style. So wardrobe styling, I'm going in your wardrobe. I'm putting together pieces. Now, and it can be a twofold. It can be the personal shopper and the wardrobe stylist, that both of these can come together. But if you just want a personal shopper, you're saying, I need UGG boots. I need a Louis Vuitton bag. I need a Versace shirt. I need Gucci sandals. I need this. Like, you know exactly what you need when you have a personal shopper. Now, as I said, it can be a twofold. You have the wardrobe stylist and you have the personal shopper. So your wardrobe stylist can go in the closet. Okay, scan. All right, this is what you need. I'm writing down what you need. I'm taking note. I'm mentioning, okay, well, this is what you need. This is how much it's going to cost, right? So it doesn't have to be from a specific brand unless, okay, the quality of this specific brand will get you the results that you need. Then we can go to that specific brand, but we can also look for things that fit your budget. Right. And we can also make a plan, right? That's why having that wardrobe styles once a month come in. Okay, well, you need about, let's say, for everything that you need, you're going to probably need to spend about $1,000. I understand that you may not have $1,000 at hand, right, to pay for everything you need. And I'm just going to say this, if you don't have $1,000 at hand to get what we need, what are we doing to get that $1,000?
And why are you trying to shop if you don't have $1,000 on hand anyway?
Correct. Right. So that means,
We
ladies,
need
you're
to
gonna have
talk
to do,
about money management
right.
and not shopping.
We're gonna have to do a little something different in 2025 if we want to have this service. We're gonna have to get the additional income. So as a wardrobe stylist, okay, I make the mental note. Okay, we look at certain things, we make a plan, right? Because we always want to plan ahead. And for those events that you have, especially if you have a wedding, if you have a speaking engagement, if you have a photo shoot, these things are already planned ahead of time. I get it. Some things, if there's a photo shoot, you might need to do a photo shoot. You might have a couple weeks, but still, you always want to plan ahead of time. And you do know. So if you have a wedding, it's January. Whoever's getting married in the next 3 to 4 months, I know you have that invitation already. For the most part, you have a save the date. So these things are ahead of time instead of waiting to the last minute and then having to shell out more money when you wait to the last minute. When you plan ahead, you can allocate funds, right? Because again, everyday women, okay, I understand we're moms, we're wives, we're sisters, we're the corporate exec, we're the business owner, we're the minister. We're the realtor, we wear so many different hats, right? So we know we have these things ahead of time. So it's always best to plan.
Plan. So listen, I have there used to be a time where I would take last minute wardrobe styling. My client list is growing. I have my hands in too many buckets. So that no longer works for where I am in my life. So it's best that you plan to get the help that you need if that's what you really want. But I also tell you this, with most wardrobe stylists, when you get a one last minute um, consultations, they're more money. So you're going to save money by planning ahead of time to give the wardrobe stylist enough time to really plan out what you're going to look like. Because let me tell you something, wardrobe styling is just not about the clothes. When we come in, let me tell you what a wardrobe styling session looks like with me. When I come in, I'm coming into your house or wherever we're meeting. And the first thing we're going to talk about is your insecurities in terms of your body. Then we're going to make sure, do you have the right type of foundation, undergarment? And if
Shape.
you don't, we have to go and buy that. We're
Yeah.
going to get fitted for a bra. I don't care if you know what size bra you wear. A part of my wardrobe styling is we go and get you fitted for a bra. We make sure you have some type of body shape. I don't care how fine you are. Some clothes, some fabrics needs a smooth foundation or base under them just for the aesthetics of the fabric, not because of your body. Okay. So even after that, once we know what your insecurities are, we know we have some good solid foundations. Now we can go into your closet and see what you have. I'm gonna tell you the worst thing you can do with a wardrobe stylist is to bring me a picture of Jay Bolin or a celebrity and say, I want this look.
No.
That's the worst thing you can do. And you don't have that look money.
Correct.
Because most wardrobe stylists, I don't, a wardrobe stylist can sell you a dream and make you think they can go into City Trends and find you something. And yes, they can put you something together out of City Trends. But the picture you have shown me is from Jay Bolin and Cardi B, which we're not going to find that there.
No, no, we're
So you
not.
got to come up a little higher. If that's what you want, then that's fine. But you got to also be willing to make the investment financially. And if you know that's not where you are, you can simply hire a wardrobe stylist to come in into your closet of what you presently have, put some things together, rearrange your closet and say, okay, well, you wear this with this. When you wear this with this.
Yeah.
And so for me, a personal shopper is when you come to me and say, hey, I want you to style me, and you already have a picture in mind, I'm going to charge you to find where that outfit is. Period. And I'm not even going to look for it. I'm going to send you links. And I'm going to charge you to send you the link. And I already know where the outfit is.
All right.
So I'm sending you three additional links plus the link for the outfit. And you're going to pay me because you didn't give me an opportunity to get you out of your head into something that you never even thought of that just may blow your mind and you be the belle of the ball. Yeah. Simply that. So I want you guys to think, because if you give me a picture, you can go and put that look together yourself. Again, wardrobe styling is a luxury service. So, and I think you guys confused the two. If you want a personal shopper, we can be that, but you sometimes get more with personal shoppers, depending on the budget that you set to go shopping, depending on how many stops we got to make, gas, and all the things above. So I think
and
that
to send those links.
Yes, and to send those links because, mind you, we are beauty industry researchers and fashion industry, fashion trend researchers. So typically, by the time you have sent us something, we've seen it anyway. Our social media is curated to send us all kind of fashion because that's all we look at all day. So by the time you send me your link, what you're looking for, I know where it's at. You don't know where it's at. I'm going to charge you, and I'm going to send you 3 additional links. I'm going to actually send you 3 additional links of where I think you really should be shopping for your look to see if you're going to take the time to go out to those links and look at all these other beautiful options that may be better than the one you sent me. So I'm not going to shortchange you. Right. And then I'm going to send you the link to what you want. And if you say, oh, thank you so much, I found what I want, then that's what you get. But if you say, man, I looked at these other sites and I see some dope stuff, let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. So just something to consider. I see a bunch of you guys in the chat. Hey, Marquita, Latoya, what's up, y'all? Put some fire in the chat. Who you got over there on your side, T?
I'm looking right now. You know, when you doing this, and you trying to
see people coming. They coming in and out.
Trying to see going in the
They coming in and out. Well, guys, thank y'all for coming in and out. Okay, so I don't say it my spiel, my little gripe, and some facts. Okay, we want to level set y'all expectations because I think you guys have a lot of expectations for us to perform, but we can only perform as far as your dollars.
Yes. And if you are not the right fit, I will say, hey, hey girl.
Hey girl,
Hey,
listen, girl,
boo. You know, send the hey boo text,
yeah,
when your Stylist gotta get.
listen, girl,
Send the
I
hey
got some
boo.
cute stuff over here. I'm gonna send you. Listen, this is your refund.
Right, here
And I'm
you
gonna send. Here's
go.
your deposit bag.
I don't think
And
we're a good fit.
I'm gonna send you some links free of charge. Listen, because we done burnt some time. I think
Right,
you should go out here and really explore. You may find something you absolutely like.
right.
And here it is. Understanding that wardrobe styling, the price that we give does not include our service fee. Your budget does not include the service fee.
That's not.
So if your budget is $500 for your clothes or what you want, sometimes the service fee is $500.
It is.
Being real with you. If you want to look, y'all love Sarah Jakes. Y'all, oh Lord, she slay. Sarah slay. Okay. Y'all love, y'all love, who the other girl y'all love? Zoe Sandata. Am I saying her name right? All
Oh,
these
yep,
icons.
Saldana, yes.
Okay, y'all like some of the things Cardi B wear. Y'all like some of the things Megan Thee Stallion wear when she have on clothes. Okay, so I'm saying all that to say,
Thousands of dollars because La Roche styles Zoe and
yes,
Colin Carter
Colin
styles
Styles
Pete, okay?
and Jay
And
Bolin Styles,
that
Sarah.
so they have the capital to do
Yes,
that. They
yes.
they have in their budget, they have the budget for a stylist because again, they're busy. They don't have the time to look in
Worry
their
about
closet
it.
what they need to wear when they have an event.
So I'm saying we're not those people, granted, but
Right,
our talent is not inferior to theirs because we don't have celebrity stylists.
right.
We have the capacity to put you in some of the best things if you're willing to invest. So, no, I'm going to speak for me. I don't speak for Tiffany. I'm not styling you with a budget of $200.
At
Keep
all.
Take your $200.
Because the $200 is just the consultation.
It's just that's what take your $200 and go listen. I can send you some good places to go and some recommendations
If you don't have
because
a budget of $200, you can go to
you're not,
Shein, you can go to Fashion Nova, and you can find some nice stuff.
and you can find. I just wore a Fashion Nova suit to a conference, honey. Listen, I can help you put your
Okay.
stuff together with them $200, but
Right.
I will not invest the time personally looking for you. But if I know, hey, if you say all I got is $200, the good Lord in me won't just send you away. I at least send you something
Right.
and say,
I'll
hey,
send you one
consider
outfit.
this.
Right. Let me
Consider
see your
this.
body. Let me see a full body picture. Let me see your body type. Okay, this is what I think. We'll go with that. But
Yeah.
on a regular day, $200 is just a consultation.
So
See if you are a good fit.
let's
And
see
if
if you
I'm
are.
a good fit for you. And it's just an investment, and the best investment you will make is in yourself. And we have to start to have that mindset. But if especially those of us who have to be in front of people, who have to be in front of a camera, who are going different places, like yourself, you just had a conference this weekend,
Yeah.
right? And some of you listening, have conferences coming up. What are you putting on? What are you wearing? Why even try to kill your brain when you are so focused on making sure you are executing whatever you need to execute at that conference or at that event? Why not have somebody to help you, to assist you, to make sure that from head to toe, you look amazing?
Yes.
And
Yes.
when I say head to toe, one of the things that I love that I offer is that I'm not just styling you, I do makeup as well too. So you're getting me for the makeup. You're getting me to style you. You're getting me to be their concierge, making sure if there's a rip, we need to sew it up. If you need to be lint rolled, your lip color touched up, things of that nature. So the two go hand in hand. And I just love it. I love to have something from start to finish. And just as my process, okay, we do the consultation, you're a good fit. All right, what you got coming up? What events do you have? You have a photo shoot. So I'm giving you a spread, like I'm giving you a lookbook. Like I'm creating that lookbook, and based off of your body type, based off your face shape, based off your hair, based off of everything. So I am studying you. Even my makeup clients, I always ask them for a picture
And
because
listen,
I want to see your facial structure. I want to see what those eyes look like. Do you have an almond eye? Do you have lid, like enough lids that I could put this eyeshadow on? What the cheekbones look like? What's your face shape? Do you have oval, diamond, square? Like all these different things. How's your nose look? Okay, what's the shade? So all these different things go into making sure you look good. And I don't know about anyone else, but when I look good, I feel good, and I could execute and perform at my best.
listen, y'all. What we just this is not this is to educate you guys because I think it is not to let's be clear. We do not want to make anyone feel bad.
Right.
The objective of this is to level set your expectations. That is all. Level set your expectations and to educate you to educate you on what is the difference between the two. And listen, let me tell you something. You may not think that wardrobe styling is ministry. It is because I am allowing the creative gift that was given to me from the good Lord. He is allowing me to see you in a way you don't even see yourself.
Amen. That's
And
right.
so most of the time, if I send you something, I'm gonna tell you what you guys do. You say, "Well, I want to hire you," and then I start sending you stuff, and I say, "This will look good on you," and you say, "Well, I don't know." You don't know what looked good on you in the first place from the pictures that I saw.
Right. And if you did know what you look
And
good,
if you there you go. So you gotta trust the process. And what I know about women that already struggle and have insecurities about their bodies, what you feel insecure about, I don't see that.
right.
And allow the wardrobe stylist the ability to prove your thought process and your vision of how you see yourself completely wrong.
Right.
And that requires you surrendering to the process. Now, if that ain't ministry, I don't
That's
know
a
what.
whole, listen, I felt that deep down in my
If
shondo.
that ain't
I,
ministry,
I
I
wanted
don't know
to
what
run
that is.
around the room, okay? Because I'm like, listen, if that's not ministry and that's not surrendering yourself to God Himself, right? Because we don't see ourselves how God sees us. We have struggles, and that's where the insecurity comes from. Because we don't see ourselves how God sees us. And when you have women such as you and I, Dr. Cherise, who we allow God, right? Because every time I have a makeup appointment or whatever, I always pray and I say, God, you anointed my hands, you given me these hands, or let me skillfully do this client's makeup. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if I study their face or not. God, give it to me, because He is the source, right? He gave me the gift. He is the creator. The creator gave me the gift to create. So I have to see the eyes, and it's very prophetic, right?
Ooh,
When and I know we about to go, and I'm just letting the Lord minister to me. And it's very prophetic when you are a Christian and when you are a creator and you love fashion, right? Because there's so many stigmas behind it. I grew up Caribbean Pentecostal. Now I tell people this all the time: the Pentecostal, American Pentecostal, and Caribbean Pentecostal are two totally different things.
my Lord.
So we grew up with the not supposed to have your ears pierced, your skirt got to be all the way down to the ground. Okay, got to wear a slip. Okay, I grew up with a mama who made sure we had on slips, and my mama, she wore slips, but she was really good about making sure we had foundation, right? Making sure we had on the stockings. But there's so much stigmas behind fashion, right?
Yes,
And in the church, right? So when they see someone who puts themselves together really good, of course they're going to say it's vanity,
yes,
right? But God says we are fearfully and wonderfully made, right? And we're not supposed to live this mediocre life. And God wants us to be the best that we can be. So when the creator gives us the eyes, right? The prophetic eyes, right? Because you got to be real. You have to be prophetic and you have to have the eyes of the Holy Spirit to see someone else in a different, in the way God sees them. And he uses us to help that person, to assist that person, to see themselves in that way, right? And when it's all said and done, when it all comes together, they're just like, wow. Like I've
Yes,
even had
every
makeup
time.
who've never gotten their makeup done, and they sat in my seat and there was smile, like they were nervous, and I said, I got you. And that is because I gave my gift to the creator, right? I know where the source of my gift comes from, where my creativity comes from, and that comes from the creator himself. And I gave that gift and I said, Father God, use my hands. Whoever this person is, let them feel the best that they've ever felt
My
and
Lord.
looked when they leave my chair. I literally had a client some years ago when I was done, like she went to a whole nother level. And I was like, like I wanted to lay out, like I wanted to start speaking in tongues in that moment. She was just like, wow. And she looked in the mirror and she was like, you got it. And it talking to herself. And and
Wow.
and that's how we come in as Christian creatives, right? For the marketplace. Because we're not just for those in the church, but we are for the marketplace to help women to see themselves the way God sees them, the fearfully and wonderfully made, right? That I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God is within her, she will not fail. So I just say, like, we have the eyes of we prophetic. We gotta have the prophetic eyes. We have to see, you have to take off this natural eye and let God put on the spiritual eyes to see the a woman and even a man too, the way God sees him and her.
Listen, we're not gonna preach to y'all.
I
Y'all,
know, because I can preach it
because
happy.
because I'm gonna tell you that there's a way that things ought to be done, and most of the time, it does require unctioning from the Holy Spirit. Now, you may not like what we are saying. Listen, if you don't love the Lord, I get it.
You
This
understand?
ain't for you. No love lost. But for those of you that's like, listen, I'm trying to understand how the two tie in with each other. You got to come out of your thought. You got to come out of religious rhetoric
Come
that
on.
keeps you bound and trapped and thinking that God does not want you living exceedingly abundantly above all he could ask or think. Not only in the spirit, but in the natural. Whatever you loose on earth will be loose in heaven. Now, I'm not going to preach to you, but what I want you to understand is she said something. When I look good, I feel good. But guess what? When you feel good, you look good too. It
That-
goes both ways. So again, personal styling and wardrobe stylist, personal shopper and a wardrobe stylist, they're two separate things. Both are luxury services, but you can curate whichever one you can choose whichever one you want based on your financial situation at that time. And so I hope this has been helpful to you all. Listen, we here for a good time, not a long time. All
um,
right. So, Tiffany, do you have any closing remarks before we get off to share with anyone about how they can book your services, your social media, and all the things? Please let them know.
So I did put together something really special for everyone who is watching tonight. I'm offering 20% off of my foundation brush, the J1 Precision foundation brush, which is, is the look, okay?
Got the makeuping. Okay,
Okay,
I don't have
makeup,
makeup on,
okay.
but yeah.
20% off. You can find it at www.artistry by Tiffany J. The code that you will use is LGD20, which is for Let's Get Dressed 20. So the LGD, Let's Get Dressed, the number 20, www.artistrybytiffanyj.com. If you want to book me, you can book me through my website. You can send me a message on Facebook. You can send me a message on Instagram. My Instagram is Artistry by Tiffany J. So as you can see the logo here, in the background, ABTJ Artistry by Tiffany J. And if you go back to the flyer for today, the information is on there. I had also launched my beauty coaching last month. So I still have that offer available. $75 gets you in. We have spent $75 on things that we have not used, okay?
Put
So
the tag on it.
okay, and you can find that on my website as well too, $75. If you want to get the brush and my must-have makeup list, that is an additional $25. So $100 gets you beauty coaching, a brush, and a must-have makeup list. For me, it's a win-win, right? But if you just want the brush, if you just want the brush alone, 20% off, use the code LGD, D as in dog, 20 will get you 20% off. And like I said, if you need to reach me, you need to book me, you can DM me, you can book me on my website, ask me any questions in order to book. I'm very flexible. Okay, I give people my business number and you can text me. Okay, but just know if you're gonna ask me all those questions, you got to book a consultation.
Listen, we
Okay.
set boundaries in 2025. I
Okay.
just came
But
from
if you have all
like,
those questions, though, you should sign up for the beauty coaching, which will get your questions answered. $75, get your foot in through the door. Okay. Okay. All right.
okay.
Yes, that's right, Dr. Sharice. We're setting boundaries in 2025. And after tonight, the beauty coaching will go up. I actually held out a little longer because we were supposed to come on the 12th.
Yes,
So after the 12th, I was going to raise the price, but since we rescheduled, I was like, you know what? I'll wait. So tonight, this is the last night, 11:59 p.m. The price goes up. Okay,
and
so
yes, she is saying artistry. Yes, she is saying artistry. Miss
yeah,
Janetta Carter. Yes, she is.
yes,
Um,
Artistry by Tiffany J. My name on Facebook is Tiffany Hicks. Okay, I'm a girl's girl. Okay, so if you have any questions, again, book the beauty coaching. Okay. If you have all those questions you need to, if you want to know your body type, you get a mini style guide. You get, like I said, if you do the 25 extra, you get the brush, you get the must-have makeup list. And on the makeup list, I tell you where to go get it, right? Oh, come on now.
y'all like gatekeepers.
Okay. I tell you where to go get the product. Okay. You don't have to go searching on Google. Nope, it's right there. Okay. This is the product. This is how much it costs. This is where you can go and get the product. Who's doing that? Who's telling you where to go get these products?
And I know y'all be like, oh, I could go on the YouTube. Yeah, you can.
No, no, you
But
can't.
YouTube is not the same from someone giving you a personal list that you
Right.
consistently have access to. I'm just saying, y'all.
We gotta do, but like, listen, we gotta do better. There should be no excuse as to why women don't know their skin type, what works for their skin, their undertone, okay, what color they are in the winter. Yes, we are two different colors in the winter and in the summer. Everyone should be wearing sunscreen, even in the winter. Every single day, it should be a part of your skincare routine. I put on, even if I'm not putting on makeup, I'm still putting on that sunscreen, okay? We got to do these things. We can't say black don't crack and don't take care of our skin. Even if we were a different race, like we still have to take care of our skin, right? We have to have a skincare routine. Dial soap is not cutting it. Your body soap is not for the face. Your face has more delicate skin than your body. But when you sign up for my beauty coaching,
You get all of that. See
for
how she just
$75,
gave
you get all of that and more.
so y'all make sure y'all sign up. Let me tell you something. Here's what I believe: we all can eat. She
Yeah,
coaching, coaching, people coaching.
yeah.
You find the person that fits you, okay, and what you're trying to do. And I'm gonna tell you something. I stand by Tiffany. Okay, go over there, see what she has to offer. If there is something that you like, make the investment. You want some beauty, you want some coaching, make the investment. You want a list of makeup and face routine, make because I don't have that. That ain't my portion.
Yeah.
That's her lot. Go over there
And
and
follow
see
me
what she
because we doing a makeup class really soon, virtually.
has.
I'm gonna teach women how to do this in 20 minutes or less. Come
What
on.
you waiting on? If y'all ain't following her, I tagged her in the chat. I tagged
8 minutes
Tiffany
or less.
in the chat. Make sure you guys go and follow her. Listen, I want to thank you all so much for being a part of this. I know we started preaching, but we had to tie the two together. I wouldn't be me if I didn't bring it all in. So do me a favor. If you're on this live, you're still hanging with us, like the live, comment, and share this live. If this live was a blessing to you, just share it. If you know somebody that can benefit from this, just share it. If you don't know anybody that can benefit from it, but you thought it was good content, just share it. It's not going to hurt you. And it will do both of us a great favor, small business owners trying to get their name out there, if you would support us, even if you cannot financially. Your share, like, and comment is simply just
Yes.
enough to
Yes.
do what it's supposed to do to push this content out to a broader audience.
Yes.
In the meantime, in between time, y'all give it up for Miss Tiffany Hicks.
Yay. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
listen,
I'm
you
so
guys
honored.
have been coached into getting dressed.
Yes.
Listen, we will see you guys on the next Let's Get Dressed. Guess what we're talking about next time? Hygiene. All right. So, guys, make sure you guys log in. Make sure you guys are a part of all that we have going on. Go and follow Let's Get Drive community. Go and like the page. Follow me, Nicole Speaks, YouTube, Instagram. Listen, I'm Dr. Sharice Nicole on here if you're on my personal Facebook, but everywhere else, I am Sharice Nicole Speaks. It's a simple brand, all right? You can go to my website at www.sharicenicole.com. I got books, courses, all right? And you can also pay to watch some of the old replays from Let's Get Dressed. You can rent them too. It's all available for you. Listen, I got you. We got you, all right? Until then, I'll see you guys on the other side of the camera next time. Talk to you later. Everybody get some rest because it's going down. All right. Bye, guys. All right.